Hey friends, Pastor Mark here. Time for a daily encouragement. Hope it's encouraging at least. In the Bible in 1 Year app. I know I keep plugging it. It's so good. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, do it. Bible in 1 year. Just do that search, get it. Today, there's a number of scriptures that, they do Old Testament and some either out of Psalms or Proverbs, and then in the New Testament. In the New Testament, it was in Mark chapter 2 and part of chapter 3. And there's a passage there where Jesus is talking and he's trying to explain that something new is coming and it can't be put on something old. Let me read it. He says, "No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment. If he does, the patch tears away from it, the new from the old, and a worse tear is made. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins. If he does, the wine will burst the skins, and the wine is destroyed, and so are the skins. New wine is for new wineskins." And that's such a powerful truth. I believe that in this moment, right, that we're all living in, things are obviously different for us, and I believe that God, 100% believe that God has an intention to do something new in our lives. I mean, even yesterday, here we did our services. We did our Easter services, and the first time in the history of the New Testament church, we did them. Those who did them online, pretty much. You got some people doing drive-through stuff or like drive-in stuff, but it was online. And there's plenty of churches I know that they have just failed to make that pivot, and we're doing it. Learning. We're building this plane in the air, so we're certainly not doing it perfect and executing it all right, but we are convinced that that something new needs to happen so that new wine can come. And so we're, learning how to do things online and Zoom meetings and the preaching and the hosting and the worship and all of those things. What that is, it's saying, okay, God wants to do something new. We can't keep our old wineskin. Well, this is the way we do it. This is how we do it. And this is who I am. This is who we are as a church or whatever else. We've seen that over the years. A refusal to change and to bring in a new wineskin blocks the flow of new understanding and new wine and a new sense of his presence. So that's true in the church world. That's also true in our individual lives. That this is a time right now, I believe God wants to do something fresh in me. I know he wants to do something fresh in you. It's a new wine, so we can't just offer him our old wineskin. Well, this is the way I do it, and this is who I am, and this is how I do things. I'm just encouraging you to be open to presenting God and offering God, hey, I'm flexible. Maybe it's not me just crying out, Lord, I need something new, but giving you a new wineskin to fill. I know for me, even something kind of small, but yet it's been powerful, is I've been in the habit for so long of, well, I wake up in the morning, I have my routine, and my devotion here, and my time of prayer, and this, and then I go out throughout the day. Maybe I'll read a little bit at night. But now it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling a drawing to him. I want more. So it's like I find myself just taking like these 10-minute spots throughout the day and just kind of getting quiet, putting on some worship music, speaking. Maybe whereas a date night once a week with my wonderful bride, now it's almost like a date night every night. It's just new things with your family, things with parenting, things with your disciplines and your habits and your exercise. Let's pivot so that we can receive the new that God wants to do. However that means to you, it's going to play out different for all of us. Anyways, I hope it's a real good Monday for you. And it was so good yesterday just having time together, even if it was online. And have a blessed week, truly blessed week. New wineskins. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.